Medicare's special enrollment period really isn't all that special, but it is designed for people that do not enter Medicare at age 65 and continue to work and stay on their group health insurance. And it's important to understand exactly how it works, but it's all in your favor as long as you do it correctly. So if you're going to stay at work past age 65, you have good health insurance, your employer is probably paying for a big part of your health insurance, you'll likely want to stay on that plan until you retire. And that's perfectly okay. If you do that, what you don't want to do is you do not want to start your Medicare Part B. So there could be some situations where you might start your Medicare Part A, but it really won't do you any good. And if you start your Medicare Part A, you can no longer contribute to a health savings account. So keep that in mind. Most people that are working contribute to a health savings account. It's pre-tax money to pay for medical expenses. So if you join or if you start your Medicare Part A, you would no longer be able to do that. So if you're going to stay at work and you're going to keep your group insurance, you probably don't want to start A, and you definitely don't want to start B. B is a trigger for later when you do come into Medicare. So what happens is when you retire, age 68, 78, I've had people that have worked into their mid-80s and then come into Medicare when they retire. And again, not very complicated, but there is a form that you need to have your employer fill out. And this is for people that work for an employer that has 20 or more employees. It's different if it's 19 or fewer. So if you have 20 or more employees where you work, it's considered creditable coverage. So you need to have the form filled out. And I have this form right on my website. If you go to MedicareOnVideo.com, go into the Guides and Forms section, it's the employer coverage form. You can download it right there, give it to your HR department, they'll fill it out. Social Security is going to want to have this form. This is so you don't have any penalties on your Medicare Part B. So you get that form filled out, and you want to do this early when you know you're going to retire. And obviously some people don't announce their retirement until pretty close. You don't want to go to HR and say, hey, I need this filled out for Medicare because I'm going to retire 3 months from now. You want to do it as early as you can. It just makes it so much easier to get your Medicare set up. And something that makes it even a little more complicated, if you've had more than one employer since you turned age 65, they want a form from each one of them. And obviously sometimes you won't be able to get it. So the employer may not be cooperative or don't care to fill it out or to give you any help whatsoever. They understand that, and you could fill it out yourself, but understand they're going to want to know that you've had continuous coverage since you've been age 65, or there's going to be a penalty on your Medicare Part B, and that penalty is 10% per year. So it's a pretty big penalty. So make sure you have those forms, and we can help you walk through it. Just give us a call. We'll make sure we put everything in the right places. And once you retire, you can start your Medicare within 8 months of that retirement date. But understand, if you go on COBRA insurance or retiree insurance, Medicare doesn't consider that as creditable. So that would not count towards being part of what would get you out of a penalty for Medicare Part B. So it's standard employer group coverage is what you would need to be on after you turn age 65. And if you're going to get a Medicare drug plan, you need to do that within 2 months of when you retire. So I don't know why they have different timelines for different things, but that's about it. So you're able to work as long as you want to work, as long as you have credible insurance at work, and probably, again, your employer is probably paying for part of it, so you'll likely want to stay on it. When you retire, you need the employer coverage form from your employer that shows you've had coverage previously. Social Security is going to want that. And again, just do it as early as possible. Give us a call. Visit MedicareOnVideo.com. You can fill out the form right on my website. We'll send you a quote on the best Medicare supplement plan that's in your zip code. And we'll really take care of everything for you now and down the road. So I hope you found this helpful. Look to download my book. I'll show you how to do that right now. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found it very helpful. A couple of other things that you'll also find very helpful. Number one, download a copy of my free book, Medicare Made Clear. I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort putting this together, and it has everything that you need for Medicare now and in the future, down the road. I have videos in the book. I have all the links that you need for things that you'll want to do within Medicare. You can access it right in the book. Very easy to do. Just visit MedicareOnVideo.com/free book, and you can download it for free. You can save it on your computer. You can save it on your iPad. It's a great resource to have, again, for now and in the future. Another thing that you'll find helpful is down the road, when you come into Medicare, sometimes it makes sense to do a price check on your Medicare supplement plan. So I made it very easy to do that as well. Just visit MedicarePriceCheck.com, put in your basic information, and we'll email you a quote on your same plan that you have right now, a G or an N or an F, whatever it may be, and likely we'll be able to save $20 to $60 a month in premium, because a lot of times plans come out with better rates. So if we can get a better rate for the same plan that we currently have, just makes a lot of sense. And then obviously take advantage of all the information on my website at MedicareOnVideo.com. I have everything that you need right there for understanding IRMA, understanding employer work coverage, everything that you need, especially in the guides and forms section, you'll find right there. So we update everything every year, so everything should be up to date and current with the right deductibles and premiums and things like that. Hope you found all this helpful. Have a fantastic day. Wait, don't go anywhere. There's a couple more videos right here that you'll find very helpful with your Medicare journey. So take just a minute, watch the videos. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking this button, and that way you'll have access to all my videos for everything that you need for Medicare. Hope you find it helpful. Have a fantastic day.